just afraid of being attacked. It happens to the best of us. You heard that French actor? You know what I'm talking about? Jussie Smollett. He's a French. He's a French.
You see, Jussie Smollett was a very famous French actor that became famous on a show called Empire. Thank you. See, Jussie Smollett was walking the streets of Chicago late at night and became the victim of a homophobic and racial attack.
Wait for it.
See, Mr. Smollett is black and gay, not just French. Oh, it was a crazy story. Apparently, he was walking the street late in Chicago, and two white men came out of the dark and beat him up, call him all types of niggas and shit, and throw bleach on him and put a noose around his neck and run off into the night. And this was international news, and everyone in Hollywood had on their Twitter feed and Facebook page Justice for Juicy and all this shit. Yeah, it was all over the news, but for some reason, African American was oddly quiet.
Why so quiet that the gay community start accusing the African American community of being homophobic?
But what they didn't understand, that we were supporting him with our silence, because we understood that this nigger was clearly lying. None of these details added up at all.
He said he was walking Chicago late at night, and two white folks came up to him and said, "Hey man, aren't you that faggot nigger from Empire?" What the fuck? Faggot nigger. I know white people. White people don't talk like that. Are you that faggot nigger from Empire? It sounds as something that I would say. If you're racist and homophobic, you can't know this niggas. You can't watch Empire.
It's true.
I mean, black people never feel sorry for the police, but could you imagine being the police detective taking this kid's information? So you're in Chicago, late at night at 2 a.m. You're walking. It's -2 degrees. All right. So where are you going? Subway? Sandwiches? All right. So that's when the men approached you? What were they wearing? Would you? MAGA hats? In Chicago? Excuse me for a second, Mr. Juicy. Frank, come here for a second, please. Find out where Kanye West was last night.